Everyone, welcome to another edition of Interludes Extra presents Talk on Tuesdays. Happy September. It is Tuesday, September 9th, and I wanted to come on and say hello and happy evening to you. Oh my goodness. Well, we have been, myself and Coach Tony, awarded a great award. We did that last week. We showed you how we got community awards for the work we do, mainly the mentorship that Coach Tony does, as well as the podcast training that I do, which is always phenomenal. And I have to say that thanks to Pastor Dr. Anthony Shannon for allowing myself and Coach Tony to be a part of the award process and doing that wonderful presentation in Westland, Michigan. Oh my gosh. Well, I wanted to share with you all that we are kicking off a brand new season of Interludes Extra Presents Talk on Tuesdays next week, September 16th. And we are so excited. The Emmy Awards is coming on, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to cover it or do I want to cover another topic? A lot of times when I've covered the award shows, sometimes you guys are like, nah, we don't care about that. But I'm definitely going to go on the Interludes Facebook group and ask you guys, is that a topic that we should cover or should we just go and move on to other things? Because entertainment is such a broad topic. But I know that narrowing it down, we've had a lot of success in doing either film reviews or TV series reviews. We did a couple over the summer, but the one that we recently did that to app from our review that has Denzel Washington and Spike Lee in the film. Well, Spike Lee directed the film, but ASAP Rocky and Denzel Washington are in Highest to Lowest. Here's some of our thoughts for that film. Check it out.
Money. I got the 4-pounder sitting right here. Don't try nothing funny.
When I saw I'm sorry, what was that?
Got the 4-pounder sitting right here. Don't try nothing funny. That training day coming out of him, right? Man, you talking to me? Man, what you say? King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Oh my gosh. I have to say, Coach, this is definitely a Spike Lee joint. He has put, I want to say, his breath, life, and everything all over the film. And
yeah, and that's too, a Denzel's driver too, man. Man, I'm Tiger Woods, man. Tiger Woods, Shaft. That was my boy, Shaft. He was crazy at all get out.
I know. Thank you for that, April. Appreciate the love with that. Now, you guys are trying to figure out, this is the 5th film that Spike Lee and Denzel Washington have done together. Can you name the other 4?
It did. Let me see. The other one was Mo Better Blues.
Okay, that's the first
Was
one.
in there. He did White Man Can't. No, not White Man Can't Jump, but He Got Game. Yep.
Okay, He Got Game. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
He also did. He did. Of course, obviously the best one, Malcolm X, did that one.
Okay.
He did. I want to say the other one was it Pelham 1, 2, 3.
That wasn't Spike and Denzel. That was someone else.
Oh, I think the other one was I can't think. The other one's got to be fairly new. Can't think of the last two.
I want you to look at the screen. You see that? It says Inside Man. A lot of people don't know that one.
Inside Man, forgot about that one. Then now highest and lowest. I only missed one.
Right.
I didn't do bad on that exam.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. These are two people that really like to work with each other. Highest to Lowest is actually based on a Japanese film that came out called High and Low that was released in 1963.
Wow. Sound like the rappers nowadays will be biting off the music, right? They got a track from 1979 remade it.
Exactly. Yeah, He Got Game, I think, came out in 1999, I think.
I love
either 98 or 99.
Jesus Shuttlesworth, baby, Ray Allen.
So this along High and Low is also the same. Highest to Lowest is the same.
What city did they come out about?
What city?
Yeah, was it filmed? Was it filmed in New York as well? That's what Spike does most of the stuff.
If it's a Spike Lee joint, it is definitely going to be shot in Brooklyn. And here's the thing: shot in New York and Brooklyn, the Bronx, anything. So let me get to it. So the film stars Denzel Washington, Jeffrey Wright, a few other folks. ASAP Rocky, he plays a rap artist named Young Felon. You also have Elijah Wright, who is Jeffrey Wright's son, who's in this. And then I want to Elphanisha Hadera, and she plays the wife to Denzel Washington. Just a really brilliant cast put together. And that is Elijah Wright, who plays the son to Jeffrey Wright, Paul Christopher's his character, and Rick Fox there's a lot of cameos in here. You got Rick Fox, you got Rosie Perez, Anthony Ramos. Here's the thing: if you are Puerto Rican, what was that?
So Rosie Perez is going to always be in everything Spike made.
Well, it's kind of that. But here's the thing: with this film, it's like a love letter to New York. If you are a New Yorker and you love the skyline and you're a Yankees fan, if you're Puerto Rican and you're from the Bronx, you are gonna love this film.
Man, I thought you were describing me for Chicago for a minute. Like, man,
I mean, you got some of the things that happen in the film. You have the Puerto Rican Day Parade happening at the same time. People are on the train trying to get to a Yankees game, and there's so much hate. There's so much hate for the Red Sox. There's even a sign that's behind Denzel Washington's characters. His name is David King, and he is a music Mongol. He, can listen to something and it can become a big hit. So that's his thing. And I felt like they were almost channeling, not quite, Quincy Jones or even Sean Puffy Combs, in that they are, he's a music Mongol. He lives in the tower, this beautiful tower of apartment not apartment, a penthouse that overlooks the Brooklyn Bridge. Like location. Spike, as a filmmaker, his eye is on the Sparrow, and I want you all to love my city, Brooklyn. Like I want you to know that this is entrenched in Brooklyn. And then over the top, the Puerto Rican Day Parade, over the top, a bunch of happy Yankee fans.
Something always going on in the city. Something's always going on.
Something's always going on in the city. So you're like, and this is a scene of him riding on the train. I recognize the train. I'm like, oh, that's not a set.
Right. Ain't no sets. Like they be using L. Ain't no sets. That's hell.
Yeah, and of course, Spike in every film, Tony, he always gets to use his favorite floating.
One of the sidewalk.
You know, that kind of that floating walk.
I love it. Yeah. Hey, between him and Wesley Snipes, he used that with Wesley Snipes more than he used it with anybody.
But I need
that myself, Vals.
So here's the thing: if you're from Boston, if you love the Red Sox or the Celtics, or I'm telling you, Coach, I would please go see it because you're gonna laugh with so many. I want to call it sports references, and It's a black eye to folks that you could. The artwork on the penthouse, I feel like he donated his artwork from his 40 acres and a mule office in Brooklyn. I feel like he did that, but
probably did.
I want to move back to New York watching this film because it just I was dropped right in the middle of Brooklyn, right in the middle on the Brooklyn Bridge, doing that walk. You see King David with the headphones on, listening to this A$AP Rocky or Young Felon song, and back to the front to the coming hot. It's kind of that cadence of that, and I was just like, I almost want to get into it, but I want to say, since the what do you call this? Since the like 1980s, early 90s, rap artists have really been able to kind of channel and become great actors. And the best scene, Coach, is the one between A$AP Rocky and Denzel. When they go back and forth, you have to go to see that scene, because Denzel's character kicks off some Nas lyrics, and I was like, oh! But if you're not a Nas fan, you're not gonna get it. If you
and I'm a totally Nas fan,
rap battle is, you're not gonna get it. But go ahead, Coach. Go ahead, Coach.
By the way, do you hear those sirens outside your house?
Me? No.
Yeah, I just heard some sirens.
No, there was no sirens.
Yeah, that's Chicago police coming to get you and get your stuff moved and get you about the city. Tell me, you want to go back to New York? You know we don't do that in the city. I'm all Chi-Town. I go visit New York. We straight Chi-Town. Period. You know what I'm saying?
There is nothing wrong with loving a city that you live in.
I know.
Like, I'm not gonna diss you for being in Nashville, brother.
Oh, I like Nashville, but Nashville, no, I'll get about Nashville in a minute.
But you are there, and your hometown is Chicago. And I've always claimed, when I was in New York, I'm like, I'm from Chicago, but I always say I'm from Chicago. But I would always be like, where Brooklyn at? I would always say that because I just love how that sounds. April's laughing at us. She says she's so happy for Jeffrey Wright. Oh my gosh. The line that's in this, the line that was in the trailer, it was a gun that his character Paul Christopher has. So he cocks the gun. They're in the car, and he says, "Hey, what's that?" He's like, "It's insurance. It's Jake from State Farm." The whole theater erupted in laughter. It was so funny. It's Jake from State Farm. I was totally cracking up.
Doing that. Spike's gonna give you that, and then I love it.
Yeah, and I had and like I said, this is a good I want to call it, it's a drama. I have to make sure that I emphasize that, because if you're expecting it to be kind of this shootout or whatever, none of that is really happening. There's like a chase scene toward the end, but it's not that. I didn't go to the premiere. April.
I was say it reminds me so much of when he played what's the drug dealer that was in New York, the Hughes Brothers movie.
What movie was that?
You know, when he played the drug dealer in New York, the big movie, the Jay-Z soundtrack came out to King of New York. Not the King of New York, but
no, you mean American Gangster.
American Gangster. Yeah,
that was shot in New York. Oh yeah, I love that movie too.
Does this have the same type of feel, you know, to that, but more on the musically side of the house?
Let's see. I know the younger generation is going to appreciate the music of A$AP Rocky, because I know he wrote some of the music there. But yeah, definitely that. But I also, here's the thing. I really, I have a lot of respect for A$AP Rocky, because I found out that he started underground, like a lot of rappers do. And then kind of you'll hear, if you go see the film, that struggle between, I want to meet my idol, or I want to meet the person that is the person I'm admiring, and I'm going to do anything it takes to get this record deal. And if you know the struggle of, who is this, Jay-Z, if you know the struggle of Kanye West, a lot of rap artists, before they hit it big, whomever that they loved and wanted to be down with, they would go after it, like, oh, let me produce this song for you, let me go and do this, because you have to be, they say, hungry. But one of the best lines in the film is, all money ain't good money.
Right.
And I was thinking, that's a lesson. What happened?
That ain't just for the movie, that's a line for the life.
Coach Tony, man, oh man, I have to say that was a fun show to do. And here's the thing, that was one of the few shows where entertainment intersected with sports, and just kind of talking about the whole thing that happened with Colin Kaepernick and the series that won't be done now because ESPN, they said no. And I think it's because of some of the deals that the NFL has with ESPN. And so, will we ever see the series on Colin Kaepernick? We don't know. And of course, I did check out Highest to Lowest, and it was so much fun talking with my cousin Terrence and a few other family members about the movie. Highest to Lowest is available now on Apple TV. You guys should go ahead and check it out if you haven't already. Oh my gosh. What I wanted to do was share something, a wonderful memory from about 6 years ago. I lived in Brooklyn, New York for about 18 years. And a part of that time, I was a part of this wonderful choir called the Harlem Renaissance Choir. Yeah, which means, if you guys know New York, the 5 boroughs, I lived in Brooklyn, and I traveled to Harlem on the 2 train and would rehearse with some of the phenomenal singers and folks there, members of my church in a different region. And I have to say, keeping alive the fun gospel music was just great for me. I come from that background. Of course, we did gospel music in Brooklyn, but no one does it like Harlem Renaissance. And a couple of the members came to my going away party in Brooklyn, and I wanted you guys to check this out. I was going through some of my old videos, and I said this would be fun to share on the show. You guys let me know what you all think, and here we go.
There, and we were both singing, I guess, tenor or something, right? So when that choir stopped, I know she loved gospel music, so I had invited her up. Y'all can blame me for that, okay? I invited her up. I was because I didn't want her. Right, we wanted her to still sing, and she's just for her. So now we're gonna sing King Jesus for you. Okay? So I want you to enjoy it, all right? We're ready. I've been strong, I've been tough, I've been down, I've been almost to the ground. Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, don't need nobody else. I've been lied on, cheated, talking about me, treated, I've been abused, talked that I should have been down, been almost to the ground. Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, don't need nobody else. When I don't need nobody else, I don't need nobody else. Father, sister, brother, lawyer, preacher, teacher, and long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, don't need nobody else. Well, I don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. Don't need nobody else. Mother, sister, brother, doctor, lawyer, preacher, teacher. Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus. Hey, I know he's the burden bearer. I know he's the living sharer. Good God, I know he's the bridge. He's the bridge over troubled water. I know he's the doctor and the lawyer. Hey, I long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as you got King Jesus, don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. Now you ain't getting away. Oh wow. Oh my God. This means war. We going to 1, 2, 3. Turn it up. Oh my God. Keep on clapping. There you go. Oh my God! Let me talk about it here. I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail. Singing all this well. He's attacking every day. Watch me as I pray. No matter the blood, hey! This means, hey, this means, let me go back to the top. Hey! I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail. I'm singing all this well. He's attacking every day. Watch me as I pray. No matter the attack, I won't go back. No. Hey, this means. Wait a minute. This means. Hey, this means. No matter the attack, I won't go back. It's me. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's me. Oh, hey, 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 it's me. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I'm pleading blood. Here we go. I'm pleading blood. I plead the blood. There's joy in the blood. I plead the blood. Healing in the blood. I plead the blood. Feel it in the blood. Let me tell you something. You can't have my family. You can't have my empty. You can't have my bread. You can't have my, you can't have my, you can't have me. I plead the blood. There's joy in the blood. I plead the blood. Healing in the blood. I plead the blood. There's joy in the blood. I plead the blood. It's me. Come on and clap it up like this. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, hey, that's me.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that a fun time? I didn't know that I was going to sing the song This Means War from Charlie Jenkins, but in that song with the Harlem Renaissance Choir for a couple of years. So thanks to Veronica Hickman and Patricia for definitely welcoming me to the Harlem Renaissance Choir. And I really miss those guys. I think I got a concert coming up this Saturday, so that'll be fun. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? It's time to let you guys go. But before I do that, we have Premiere Week is happening next week. September 15th is the Pull Up Podcast Show. That's right. I got my shirt on, the Pull Up Podcast Show. Excited with Coach Tony Thompson. Wow. So check him out. He'll be breaking down the first week of the NFL. And then, of course, the WNBA, they're going to be going into the playoffs. So, Coach Tony wants you guys to pull up with your questions, comments. And like I said, we have a blast. It's the 4th season we're kicking off. Man, oh man, we're so excited. Interludes Extra presents Talk on Tuesdays, September 16th. The Emmy Awards is going to be airing on the 14th. I may cover it, I may not. But myself and Coach Tony will be giving you some of our fun reviews and some fall series that are either returning or starting. You'll let us know which fall series you'll be watching. I know we will. And definitely for some of the films that are coming out. Oh my gosh, there's a great one coming out with Jordan Peele called, I think, Him. Marlon Wayans is in this, and I'm thinking this is going to be interesting. And you're dealing with someone like Jordan Peele, that's going to be exciting. And then we have the premiere of the Interludes podcast, visual as well as audio. We interview Rodney Edge. He is a talented musician based out of Atlanta. And of course, we'll be talking with him about music. And then, of course, someone that he knew that we lost over the summer. Oh my gosh. So we're excited about the premiere week of the Interludes podcast platforms. And lastly, I want to let you guys know I'm moving into the financial literacy space. September is Life Insurance Awareness Month. Make sure I get that correctly. So you'll be seeing that in conjunction with a business podcast. That's right. I'm moving into that business podcast lane because it's been fun training podcasters, but I definitely want to make sure that I get a chance to do that with you guys as well. I'm Val the Voice Johnson, and check us out for Interludes Extra Presents Talk on Tuesday. It's another edition, an edited edition, And like I said, we thank you guys for tuning in on tonight. Join us next week live in the chat. And as I love to say, be a blessing, because you never know how being a blessing can help someone else. Take care. Be blessed.